What's up, folks, and welcome to Dyce Reacts World. This is my second channel. I was really inspired by a song that I did on my main channel called Rota. It's a Polish patriotic song, and I wanted to start a second channel for some time now, and didn't know exactly what I wanted to do, because I wanted to do something different, something like really different, and something that I would enjoy. And I was touched by many people in the comments, were in tears, and many people were really it was such a heartfelt thing for me to see in the comments, where so many people were emotional by this patriotic song. And I don't know much of the Polish history. I just wanted to do something that was different in the songs that I've done on my my main channel. And it just suddenly dawned on me that I should do a channel where I go across the globe digitally and find out about different countries, the culture, festivals, and just find out about the countries and the culture, because there's so much to know. I'm going to take this opportunity to learn about other countries on this channel, and I'm going to start with the Polish community. Yes, I'm going to be reacting to the history of ancient Poland. Yes, so very much excited to check this one out. We ain't gonna waste no more time. We're just gonna get right into it, folks. We're gonna get right into it. Oh yeah.
Although not as in-depth as Western Europe, Eastern Europe has its fair share of ancient history. One of the more mysterious is that of the land that would be known as Poland. This is the ancient history of Poland. Poland, unlike most of Europe, had a bit of a prolonged Stone Age. This was mainly because the area suffered greatly from unpredictable mini ice ages. 1 minute the land would be habitable, the next minute it would be covered in ice. Eventually, a prolonged warming period gave the migrating people of the Danube River the chance to start migrating into the region, beginning around 5500 BC. These migrants from the Danube brought with them their semi-nomadic lifestyle, a lifestyle that eventually morphed into a more permanent one, allowing the once nomads to start farming. This seemed to have influenced the somewhat scattered populations in Poland, who also started farming, copying the newcomers. This occurred sometime between 4000 and 2000 BC. Naturally, this settled lifestyle led to the development of bronze smelting. This seems to have been pioneered in Poland by the Unitis culture. These people left a large amount of this newfound metal. They also covered a wide range of territory with a
Unitis culture. Poland by the Unitis culture.
This seems to have been pioneered in Poland by the Unitis culture.
What is a Unitis culture? First time I'm hearing this. Very first time. It's even hard to pronounce the word. Yes, hit me up in the comments with some more information about this Unitis culture. This is very interesting so far. Really interesting, and this was my favorite subject in school, history, so I love historic things, so this is going to be a wonderful journey. Yes, we're going to take it back a bit.
This settled lifestyle led to the development of bronze smelting. This seems to have been pioneered in Poland by the Unitis culture. These people left a large amount of this newfound metal. They also covered a wide range of territory, with a subgroup settling in Poland. By the late Bronze Age, the Lusitian culture came to be the dominant culture in the region. These people had close contact with their neighbours, specifically the Nordic and Celtic cultures, influencing particularly the designs of their weaponry. This culture eventually transitioned into the Iron Age, building an impressive walled settlement called Biskupin. However, the Lusitians were virtually wiped out by a series of Scythian invasions beginning in the 6th century BC. As Poland and Europe moved into the time frame known as Classical Antiquity, the land seems to have become a hodgepodge of various peoples. Most prominent were the Celts, Germans and Baltic peoples, although there is some evidence that by this time a small group of Slavic people had begun to settle in the region. Poland at this time seems to have been more of a materialistic culture, with large princely graves from this period being common. Perhaps the most important group to arrive in Poland during this time was that of the Goths, who migrated down a river from their native Germanic lands, conquering a small region for themselves, and then, after a few years, decided to up and leave, heading towards the Baltic. By 500 AD, pretty much all of the Germans who had settled in the regions began a mass migration towards richer lands, taking advantage of the fact that the nearby Western Roman Empire had just collapsed. This left the Baltics as the dominant group in Poland. However, they had always been on the fringes, and they seemed to have stayed that way. With the land open for anyone to claim it, Poland saw a gradual increase of Slavs arriving from the region known as Polesia, roughly on the borders between Belarus, Ukraine, Western Russia, and far eastern Poland. In the following centuries, a majority of Poland would be settled by these Slavs, who after a few years of settling into the region, eventually formed dozens of scattered Polish tribes by the beginning of the 8th century. These tribes would eventually unite a few centuries later, forming the state that is today known as Poland.
Oh.
Thank you for watching and listening to our videos. Be sure to like, comment and subscribe if...
Wow. There's so much to learn about Poland. The history is rich, and there's so many different migrations that was, taking place in the past. Wow. There was many things that he mentioned, like the Slavs and some other things that he mentioned. I'm not too familiar with those terms like the Slavs. I'm thinking, when I heard it, I'm thinking of like Slovenia. Is this the shortened word for Slovenia? Yeah, guys, there's so many countries and there's so many things that that places that I thought on the map were in other locations. I'm finding out that it's on a different land map. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to relearn a lot of things. Well, a lot of the notions that I thought about certain places on the map. Yes, this was short, but there's a lot of things I'm trying to make sense of in terms of the locations, those tribes, all those tribes, the migration of those tribes that came together to form Poland. This is just the first video. I'm gonna look for more videos that are more in depth as well, and you guys can also suggest other videos on the internet that can give me a more in depth, especially with the tribes that formed. We have Poland now. I would like to know more about that specific time period. Yes, shout out to the Polish community. You guys are very, very resilient. That's the word I'm going to use, resilient. And next I'm going to be checking out the actual Polish anthem. Yes, so you guys can send me some of the best ones you could find, or the best ones you know of to react to, and I will try my best to do it. And any suggestions as to what should I check out next, of the Polish community, Leave it up in the comments. Yes, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, share with your friends and your family. It'll certainly help me out here on this channel. Don't forget to leave a comment. Let me know what's on your mind. Dyce Reacts, got your back. Feel free to leave some suggestions, engage with the audience, because that's what we're here for on this channel. We are here for one another, folks. So don't you ever forget that. I'm going to be doing plenty of reactions tonight, so you guys stick around for that. I'm not going to hold you guys any longer. This is going to be for my reaction. This way I'm going to be making my exit. So until next time, peace out.